Let's talk about blockchains. They're the backbone of the digital revolution, powering everything from cryptocurrencies to decentralized apps. But despite their potential, blockchains often operate in silos, unable to easily share information or assets. You know Bitcoin and Ethereum. Think of them as powerful but isolated islands. Each is impressive on its own, but they don't naturally talk to each other. Each has its own rules and economy. But moving assets or data between them is complicated, risky, and expensive. Users face high fees, slow transfers, and technical hurdles just to bridge the gap. This fragmentation has long limited what developers and users can do. It's like trying to build a city where every building uses a different language and currency. Cosmos changes the game by aiming to create an internet of blockchains, a network where independent blockchains can connect and communicate. Imagine a world where these islands are linked by bridges, forming a thriving archipelago. Instead of one chain to rule them all, Cosmos provides the bridges, ports, and maps for these sovereign chains to work together. Each chain keeps its independence but gains the power to collaborate. The goal? A collaborative, open, and permissionless digital economy. Anyone can participate, innovate, and contribute to a shared ecosystem. With Cosmos, blockchains can interoperate, unlocking new possibilities, like moving assets from a gaming chain to a finance chain in a single step. This seamless flow opens doors for new applications and user experiences. Developers get the freedom to build custom blockchains with their own governance and features without being forced into a single platform. They can innovate faster, experiment more, and serve unique communities. But they're not isolated. Cosmos Tech lets them plug into a vast, growing network. Every new chain strengthens the ecosystem, making it more robust and valuable. This means more liquidity, more functionality, and more innovation. The network effect accelerates, benefiting everyone involved. Cosmos is about sovereignty and interoperability, independence for each chain but seamless connection to the rest. It's a balance between freedom and collaboration. It's a vision for a truly interconnected digital world where distance and barriers disappear and opportunity is everywhere. By breaking down barriers, Cosmos is building the foundation for a new, open internet. It's not just about technology, it's about empowering people and ideas. The result? A network where value and ideas flow freely and everyone benefits. The digital economy becomes more accessible, fair, and dynamic. That's the promise of Cosmos, a future where blockchains unite to create something greater than the sum of their parts. So, how does Cosmos connect all these blockchains? What makes it possible for so many different networks, each with their own rules and technologies, to communicate and share value seamlessly? The answer is IBC, the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. This protocol is the backbone of Cosmos, acting as the essential link that ties the entire ecosystem together. Think of IBC as a universal translator, letting chains securely verify and understand each other without risky third-party bridges. It's like giving every blockchain the ability to speak the same language, no matter how different they are under the hood. When you send an asset from chain A to chain B, IBC locks it on the origin chain and creates a cryptographic proof that the asset is safely set aside. Chain B then verifies this proof and mints a representative asset, ensuring the total supply remains constant and secure across both chains. This process is fully automated and trustless. For users, it's simple: pick your asset, pick your destination, and IBC handles the rest behind the scenes. There's no need to worry about technical details or security risks. This turns what used to be a complex, multi-step process into a single, seamless transaction. What once took hours or days now happens in moments. The result? A unified user experience across the entire Cosmos ecosystem, where moving assets and data feels as easy as sending a text message. Developers can now build apps that pull in features and liquidity from other chains, unlocking new possibilities for cross-chain collaboration and creativity. Imagine a social app on one chain letting users tip with stablecoins from another, or a game that rewards players with tokens from multiple networks. This composability opens up massive opportunities for innovation, allowing developers to mix and match the best features from across the ecosystem. Specialized chains can tap into the resources of the whole network, sharing security, liquidity, and user bases in ways that were never possible before. The success of one project can benefit everyone connected, creating a rising tide that lifts all boats in the Cosmos ecosystem. That's the power of Cosmos interoperability, an open, connected world where blockchains work together for everyone's benefit. Big tech projects need clear leadership, and Cosmos struggled with fragmentation for years. That changed when the Interchain Foundation acquired Skip Protocol, consolidating efforts and shifting to a product-driven approach. The core engineering team rebranded as Cosmos Labs, signaling a unified front for product engineering and growth. Cosmos Labs now builds and maintains the core software, Cosmos SDK, IBC, and more, while the foundation oversees governance and treasury. This division brought clarity and efficiency, allowing for a single, ambitious roadmap. The new focus: make the Interchain stack the easiest, most popular platform for blockchain developers. Leadership from Skip Protocol brought a product-first mindset, prioritizing developer experience and network expansion. The result? Faster launches, better tools, and a surge in adoption. Cosmos is now transforming from a collection of technologies into a cohesive, dominant ecosystem. Leadership changes are tough, especially in decentralized projects. Co-founder Ethan Buchman stepped down, passing the torch to new leaders from Skip Protocol. Their philosophy focus on users and developers and make Cosmos more accessible. The plan recenter the Cosmos Hub and Atom token as the ecosystem's core, coordinating security and liquidity. Years of community feedback called for stronger leadership and a unified strategy. The acquisition of Skip and creation of Cosmos Labs answered that call, bringing stability and purpose. The new vision make the Interchain stack the top choice for blockchain builders, with great tech, support, and rapid launches. Cosmos is now positioned for pragmatic, growth-oriented innovation. A new strategy needs strong tech, and Cosmos Labs has delivered major upgrades. IBC Eureka, IBC v2, makes connecting Cosmos to Ethereum faster, cheaper, and more secure. A superhighway for cross-chain transfers. The official Cosmos EVM framework lets Ethereum developers use familiar tools on Cosmos, combining sovereignty and interoperability. Cosmos SDK v0.53 improved the developer experience, making upgrades smoother and reducing friction. These quality-of-life updates are crucial for a thriving developer community. Skip Protocol's tech, like SkipGo, is now integrated into the Cosmos stack. SkipGo powers up to half of all IBC transactions, making cross-chain transfers simple and efficient. These upgrades boost transaction volume and make the ecosystem feel seamless for users. Cosmos Labs is committed to both innovation and refining the foundation. The result, a more connected, user-friendly network. Real-world adoption is the true test, and Cosmos delivers. In a rapidly evolving blockchain landscape, only the most adaptable platforms thrive. Cosmos stands out by enabling projects to build exactly what they need, not just what's available. Binance's BNB chain, one of the world's largest and most active blockchains, is built on the Cosmos SDK for speed, low costs, and sovereignty. This foundation allows BNB chain to serve millions of users efficiently while maintaining independence and flexibility. dYdX, a top decentralized derivatives exchange, made headlines by migrating from Ethereum to its own Cosmos-based chain. This bold move was driven by the need for more control, scalability, and performance tailored to its unique requirements. This migration let dYdX customize every aspect of its blockchain, from consensus mechanisms to transaction fees, optimizing the platform for its users and unlocking new possibilities for growth. The migration was a huge vote of confidence in Cosmos's model of sovereign, interconnected chains, showing that industry leaders trust Cosmos to power their most critical infrastructure. These examples highlight a growing trend. Developers want purpose-built blockchains, not one-size-fits-all platforms. Customization and sovereignty are now essential for innovation. Cosmos lets projects launch custom chains that plug into a vast, interconnected network via IBC, enabling seamless communication and collaboration across the ecosystem. The result? High performance, flexibility, and instant access to liquidity and users, empowering projects to scale globally and adapt quickly to new opportunities. Cosmos is proving its value through the success of giants like BNB Chain and dYdX, and inspiring a new wave of innovation across the blockchain industry. The ecosystem's appeal is only growing as more projects recognize the power of building on Cosmos. The numbers tell the story. Cosmos is booming. Over 200 production blockchains now run on the Interchain stack, each sovereign but interconnected. This isn't a niche experiment, it's a thriving, ever-expanding network. Thanks to IBC, over $1 billion in assets move between these chains every month. That's massive trust and utility, creating a vibrant interchain economy. Improved tools and user-friendly upgrades have lowered the barrier for developers. More developers mean more apps, more users, and more value, a flywheel of growth. Cosmos has gone from a handful of chains to a sprawling digital metropolis. The internet of blockchains is no longer a dream, it's happening now. Cosmos's focus on execution is paying off in a big way. Cosmos's journey wasn't always smooth. After the Tendermint split, the ecosystem faced fragmentation and conflicting visions. This slowed development and confused the community, even hurting Atom's market position. Proposals for contentious forks highlighted the need for unified leadership. The acquisition of Skip Protocol and creation of Cosmos Labs was a decisive fix. The Interchain Foundation recognized that a hands-off approach had run its course. With a single, product-focused team, Cosmos could finally move fast and decisively. One roadmap, one brand, and a renewed sense of purpose followed. Addressing fragmentation head-on, Cosmos emerged stronger and more focused. Now, it's ready to fulfill its vision of connecting all blockchains. With new leadership and powerful tech, Cosmos is primed for its next phase. The focus: make the Interchain stack the default for any blockchain developer in any industry. It's not just about more chains, but deeper, smarter connections between them. IBC Eureka's bridge to Ethereum unlocks huge potential for cross-ecosystem apps and liquidity. Expect more sophisticated applications and new users flowing in. Cosmos is evolving into a global financial and social layer. The team is already looking at sovereign rollups and Layer 2 solutions to stay ahead. By supporting both Layer 1 and scalable Layer 2s, Cosmos will capture even more of the developer market. After overcoming internal turmoil, Cosmos is ready to onboard the next wave of Web3 builders and users. The Interchain era is here, and Cosmos is leading the way.